Let me live, love, and say it in good sentences. That was a statement made by Sylvia Plath, one of the writers I most admire. I read and reread and reread The Bell Jar many times when I was a teenager. Just a few months ago, I reread it as an aging adult. And I can see from my perspective that I was not wrong as a teenager. It is a brilliant work, a truly brilliant work. One of the best novels, I believe, ever written. In fact, I think it's a candidate for the great American novel, or should be. I think it's similar in some ways to The Catcher in the Rye. I also believe that she was one of the most gifted poets who has ever lived. Her book, Ariel, it has some of the strongest poetry that has ever been written, in my opinion. Okay, admittedly, I'm not an expert, but I know what I like. I know what I love, and I love Sylvia Plath's poetry. It is beautiful, it is brilliant, it is powerful, and it speaks to me very strongly. Of course, there's a lot of sadness when you talk about the life of Sylvia Plath, because she died when she was only 30 years old, and she died of suicide. Somebody who was richly gifted gave up on life when she was only 30 years old. And that is makes the tragedy very deep. She had so much to offer, so much more that she could have done. And it ended when she was only 30 years old. Or she ended it when she was only 30 years old. And when you think of what she left behind, it's that there's an enormous, vast emptiness of what she could have done if she had lived out a normal lifespan. But I love Sylvia Plath. I love her work. And I hope others will too. Others do and will. And that they'll enjoy her work. If you haven't read The Bell Jar, if you haven't read her poetry, please read it. You owe it to yourself.